Yo, what's going down? It's your boy Dub FX. I am doing a show called Hook, Line, and Thinker with DJ D Phoenix on Neo Retro FM, so tune into that.
Well, they grow a lot of really heavy stuff.
I'm just saying everything in perspective, you know, just throwing it out.
I got you.
They're all stoned and tripping.
What was
Except
that?
I
David?
don't think the cameras get high.
I said they're all stoned and they're all tripping.
That's right. Stormy, what did you say?
Well, I said I don't think the cameras get high, but
No,
I think that thing could definitely be a cryptid. Maybe we're just trying to put a name on it that we don't have yet.
What was that?
I've seen some weird stuff.
The
And
white.
it was not necessarily.
But
the
the
white
white.
word.
Was that like a
That was
color,
like the
like
gum-
a spot?
Gums and teeth, I think.
Okay, all right.
That's what it
Yeah,
looked like
that
to me.
was a-
Gums, teeth, tongue.
Okay, because
It's
that
a
didn't-
black and white. So
right. Gotcha. It didn't
Something
move
about
at
now
all.
that this is kind of
That's what I said.
to touch on what Oz said though. If you look up, our face takes on kind of a different appearance than it would if you were looking at it straight on. Now that's not to say that your nose disappears, but at the same time though, it's a different angle and it's a different perspective. And so I think it's legitimate.
let me
Plus-
see it again. so
Plus,
make
it's
the
it's
face.
two-dimensional for us because we're just seeing it on a screen, you know.
Right.
Very true.
Well, I don't want
But
to
if I mean, okay, I don't believe I'm doing this.
what?
It's gonna show us an
Well, hey,
example.
where'd your nose go,
How
Stormy?
much different do I look?
Okay, well, hang on. Let me see.
I don't know, but I can almost see down your shirt. Careful.
I know the face. There's nothing to see down.
What the fuck ever?
See, this is why I'm gonna be.
But it's a different angle though, and it does.
That cryptid's got a great
And
rack.
it does. Shut your face. Jeez.
Ah,
Oh my gosh! So
Hi.
general consensus, legitimate.
I say it's fake. I'm gonna go fake. It's the mouth. The mouth is just too white. It's got too much of a moon shape. Too perfect.
This
That's
is like the first time we've ever come to like 4 different conclusions. That's
I know.
which is
Say that,
good.
I know.
Which
I
is
love
good.
it.
Which is very
Yeah.
good.
Hey, it's America, so you know.
Not for long. Not for
last
long.
week.
And I'm the oldest,
And I'm
so I get
usually
to be
real
right.
quick to say fake.
Oh,
This one I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, and it doesn't help with that kind of eerie music in the background either,
Right. I know, right?
right? Because then I automatically go, you know, of course it's
If you were playing the entertainer in the background.
right.
If I'm going to post something that I think is legitimate and I saw it with my own 2 eyes, I'm not going to put in the background.
Okay. Now this one is interesting, and I don't have dates on this one, but this is a little bit longer. I don't know. We'll talk about it after we see this.
Yeah, I was just thinking of that one. Looks a lot like Harry.
Oh,
He's pissed off.
yeah. Oh, sniff.
That's the second bravest man on the planet right there standing in front of him.
You think?
Or stupidest.
Yeah.
Fine line.
Holy Moses. Oh, weird.
You can, I can start breaking this down right now. I don't know.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow. This is convincing.
They've got the vocal.
Oh, but those vocals didn't match up.
I mean, because it sounds like he's really, really loud. See how you can hear the cage, but when he's going, and that's his gut. Yeah, he was just yelling there, so they changed the soundtrack.
Jeez.
Okay, let's hear some opinions on that one.
Saw that a while back, and I never said. I mean, it's very, very, very good effects. If somebody's faked that, it's very good. I have to give them daps. But I don't know. I never came to a conclusion on it. It looks about as real as I would expect it to be. I mean, it's about exactly what I would expect real to be.
Right. Now, this is my only take on it. If this is legitimate, if that thing didn't actually, if it died, it would be in captivity. But if that thing, if this is legitimate, where is it?
Right. Well, I believe in them, and I believe that the government has captured them. I believe that there has been interaction many times. We don't know nothing about it because they're dicks and they don't tell us. So
you think there's actually maybe some in captivity?
I don't know that that's the case. I mean, would the government really? I mean, because they've dealt with them. They keep it under wraps. The things are coming out, but they're coming out at the pace that they want it to come out at. Now, would they let these guys post that on the internet and with full belief that nobody will ever really take it seriously? Would they? Because if it was real, somebody's going to be able to point that out in an unquestionable manner sooner or later.
Somebody went to I think somebody went to a lot of effort on that one, if that's not real.
It seems like it was part of something. I don't know if I don't know. I can't remember. I have a good memory. It's just really short and I can't remember.
Izzy, what do you think?
Well, I agree with pretty much what everyone's saying. Like, it's very convincing. Like Oz was saying, like if they went out of their way to fake this, they sure did a heck of a job. I mean, it's hard to tell anymore with all this trickery, all these trickery and photoshopping and stuff. But there are,
Amen.
I mean, there are signs, little things to look for that you can, to help you identify. But I mean, I haven't, I'm not a video forensic guy, so, but you can kind of tell. But it was a good fake if it is.
Right. Well, some of these TikTokers, what they're putting out, I mean,
yeah,
even some of the like moon explosion videos.
Or the plane crashes, or the car crashes. I've seen
they're good. The technology that people have today,
and they are good.
Yeah,
is, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think this one's fake. Okay.
This
looked to me like it was a low budget but pretty good budget independent film.
Okay.
Agreed.
I did not buy the way the thing was acting to begin with. I didn't buy that dude was standing there calm, not twitching, not moving, not nothing.
What are them bars? What are them bars made out of?
The bars.
And I'm sorry, but a creature of that size. Okay, and let's think about what we have heard to be true about these things, right? They can break trees. They can smash boulders. You think that cage was still going to be sitting upright? No, he'd have rolled it down the hill. He'd have smashed dude with it. Yeah. I think it's fake. And it did look good, but even the close-ups looked like really good prosthetics and special effects, like a low-budget movie might have.
That's what I'm
thinking. I think it's fake.
Debbie, what about you? Debbie Downer?
Who are we talking to?
Robin.
Robin.
Every party needs a pooper. That's why we invited her.
Okay. Poop away.
Poop away. Hey, I've got some dino poop. I've always can throw that out there.
Does it still stink?
It's great. So the bars, I noticed when he grabbed one time, one of the bars looked pretty like just like 3 down, a bit flimsy. So it felt like if you were that kind of beast, like Stormy said, their strength is superhuman. So I don't think it would have just been a little wibbly wobbly. And when it just felt like it was like how he got so close to it to get the good close-ups to say, oh, it did feel very
I'll
student
just jump
filmish.
on whichever
I'm
one
gonna-
of you is
I'm gonna-
best.
I'm
Zoom
gonna
in
bring
and
my
then kind of
audio
move around
equipment.
so I, get
Yeah.
that anyway.
Yeah, so we'll be
So
able
yeah,
to,
Debbie
we'll be
down
able
on
to
one
hear a
side.
lot of stuff that we.
So
normally
wait.
wouldn't
If sorry, Diz, I wasn't trying to
hear.
interrupt you there, but I got to thinking about equipment. That doesn't Oz have some like infrared stuff? Doesn't he have FLIR? Doesn't he have night vision?
Maybe, but he got rid of a lot of that stuff when he got out of the industry, though.
Hey,
Okay, well, if he ever comes back, we should ask him because that'd
Yeah.
be neat to have if we're gonna go out there.
We
We're not going ghost
we
hunting.
should have some night.
No, but
I'm
it
just
senses heat, nerd.
Hey,
Sure.
so I'm gonna do a shout out. Since we haven't talked about it, I just want to say for those who flew over in the B, whatever the bomber thing and did that stuff going on over there, while it might have been controversial, it was actually quite strategic and really intense. So I just want to say a shout out. It doesn't matter how we believe, to say thank you to those who serve in our country. With the idea of keeping us safe, it doesn't matter. They risked their lives for us, and I just want to honor. We just left 4th of July. I appreciate all those who served our country. My son, 29 years. Anyone else out there but the bombers, they do get, no matter how we feel, they risk themselves to do something, and we should honor that. And let's just pray for all those in struggle, wherever you are, on what side, Palestine, Gaza, Israel, Iran. Pray for all of them. They all need it.
for sure. I don't know. Can anybody see what Oz is doing?
He keeps flitting around his car. I saw a socket wrench at some point.
We
I
can
don't
make
know.
up a story though that would be really good.
I want to give a shout out to Gretchen's dad, John.
How is he doing?
My father-in-law.
How's he doing?
He's been going through some stuff, health stuff. It's
Yeah,
been.
you shared that with us recently.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Is he
But
doing okay? Is he okay for the moment, though?
yeah, for the moment, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Is Gretchen a part of the caretaking team, or does he have a team?
We're all part of the team.
Okay, so for all of those, I just want to speak to those who are caretakers. Really hydrate and keep your guys' selves well, sleeping and really rested, because what you're doing is huge and you might not feel the benefit, but what you're doing is powerful. So you need to take care of yourself too. Gretchen, if you can hear me, I just want to say take care of yourself, and we're sending lots of prayers and love.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, there she is.
And Deb.
I just came in. Thank you.
Hey,
Gretchen.
hey.
Hi guys.
Gretchen,
Hi.
2 weeks in, we're going.
Self-care.
We're going camping.
I am so stoked. I'm ready. Where are we going?
We're going to the Capitol Forest, right?
Just like
I think we're going to Wattle Creek. I think we're going to the Wattle Creek area, aren't we?
we're not going to a campground. We're going like
We're gonna spend the night in our motor coach, just supporting y'all out there. So-
We need to go to Fall Creek.
Where's that?
Which is
Oh,
where.
there he is.
are we going off road?
Oh, yeah,
A little bit.
Phoenix. There.
yeah.
I'm
Who's
excited.
bringing equipment?
I'm
I
pretty
guess
stoked.
we'll have to.
Oh,
figure
yeah.
all
Dizzy,
this out, but-
ask Oz what you were mentioning.
I'm gonna bring some audio equipment for like a field recorder and
Okay.
and I don't know if you have anything for visual.
Oh yes, I do.
Some
You got-
mushrooms, maybe
Nice.
some shrooms.
I've got
Cool.
digital night vision. I've got some old school night vision.
Nice. All
There
right.
we go.
You're gonna see some things. I'm telling you.
We're gonna see some things.
If you do mushrooms, you'll definitely see things for sure.
Some
Oh,
things.
you know what? I believe in each of you making incredible choices. So I am so excited for the amazing choices I get to witness on the other side.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank
And that's
you.
that's
beautiful.
MommaHeart's way of saying keep it in line.
Well, okay, so do you know if you tell someone be careful energetically, you have just created a shift for them?
Living proof.
When you say, I trust you and I know you guys are going to make amazing choices energetically, I have already future forward shifted an energy vibrating up because I've created that energy of trust and love, which is an actually more powerful way to step.
And you can trick a teenager right out of a good time that night.
You know what? But when they're with me, they have so much fun.
Oh yes,
So they
I know.
didn't know what they missed out because
Right.
I am a piece of fun. Am I not?
Are we going to have a campsite, or are we
Yeah.
just going off the grid?
No, we're gonna have a campsite,
That's
and
so
we're gonna
much
make
fun.
our
So
campsite.
It's a
marshmallows, everything.
beautiful campsite. It's got a creek right next to it.
Oh.
It's got a nice little walking trail, walking bridge. It's off the main path, and it's actually one of the equestrian campsites. It's really cool.
Excellent. Oh,
It's,
good.
you know what? You know what? It's literally bomb diggity.
Bob Diggity Yoso.
Sweet.
I'm excited.
2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks
Right,
from
2
2 weeks from
weeks.
tonight.
2 weeks.
So
Right,
2 weeks from
yeah,
tonight, we
we're
won't
on
be
it.
recording. 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be camping.
That's right.
We'll be living it.
We can do that. Cool. Well, guess what, guys? It's time to go. I want to say thank you very much for tuning in. As always, you've been watching us here on YouTube, on our YouTube Hook, Line, and Thinker podcast channel, as well as on X Vibe Radio, both products and presentations of the Groove Zone. So on behalf of DJ Phoenix and also on behalf of Gretchy, Dizzy Scribbles, MommaHeart, King James, DJ Fury, DJ Pardee, and the wonderful Oz, I want to say thank you very much for being here with us, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Say goodbye, everybody.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Guys, blessings. It's my birthday. I'm in 2 days. Woo,
Well, happy
Ooh,
birthday.
happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
I get to be 67. This is so much fun being elderly. It is like so much fun. I'm just,
That's
please,
excellent.
please know you can get elder and still have a freaking amazing time.
Totally.
I like your
Yeah,
hair.
that's what I
Yeah.
I
hear.
love
A
your
little
hair
bit
color.
slower.
Something about the
That's what I
earth was
hear. Okay.
slowing down.
And on
Right,
that
guys.
note,
Love you
Happy
guys.
Slowing
birthday.
Now it's
Right.
just
Whoop, whoop.
the earth is slowing down, and I know that the magnetic poles shift every 26,000 years or something, which is really weird to me, and I cannot figure out how that would work. But apparently, and of course our earth slows down like the closer the moon is to us, because it's got gravity too, right? Like there is a balance. But I heard that it was slowing down, and then it did the opposite for a minute, and it freaked all the scientists out, either that way or the other. And nobody really knows why. But I was thinking about this, and you know how you have days that, like by 2 in the afternoon, you're like, God, man, it feels like it's like 7 in the evening,
right.
right?
Yeah.
Could we subconsciously be picking up on the fact that the earth is moving like microscopically slower? Are we picking that up? We still have circadian rhythms. We are still pretty grounded. We are earth people. Do you think we're like picking up on that?
But is this globally? And I realize what you're talking about.
Well,
of
yeah.
course.
I mean, if the earth slows down, the whole motherfucking thing's going to slow down.
Right. No, and I get that. But what I'm saying though is that on like a global level, are people thinking about this or realizing it, or is it, or is it maybe just something that, only some people are aware of or know or believe or whatever? I don't know.
Well,
I mean, I
think some people are sensitive to it and some aren't.
Right.
Right. So you're only going to have a partial percentage anyway.
Right.
But I have a feeling that, yeah, all the sensitive people who have like kept some of that extra sensory whatever, I think they all feel it.
Right. Okay. I'm glad I looked this up. So, and we were talking a little bit ago too about, actually even maybe before we got on, about how stuff had a tendency on this last episode to refer to scripture. But when you said that, I was thinking, okay, so if the earth is slowing down, and then it reminded me of a scripture that I'm going to share with the listeners and yourself. This is from the Holy Bible, and it's from Joshua 10:13, and it's where the sun and moon are said to have stood still to allow the Israelites to complete their victory over the Amorites. One time, I think, only ever in the entire history of the world where basically everything stopped. And okay, so the way that it actually reads, though, is so the sun stood still and the moon stopped until the nation took vengeance on their enemies. Is this not written in the book of Jasher? The sun stopped in the middle of the sky and delayed going down about a whole day. Now that's wild. It's just, it's like, okay, that's some mighty power that is able to actually like make time stand still or slow it down or whatever. And I don't know if it was you that was talking to me about it here recently, but somebody was saying something about how the days are getting, like time is flying faster or something like that. Was that you?
Well, I don't know because I'm not sure. I forget things, but I do know that my best friend and I were having this conversation recently, and we were talking about how as you age, time speeds up.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I don't think it really does. I just think immortality starts to play a part. Like when you realize that you have an expiration date, like, right? Plus, like, it doesn't speed up. You just remember it slower.
I think I follow you. I mean, I know what you're saying. And you're right,
Time
though.
itself doesn't speed up. You just try to, like, your hard drive is already full by the time you're 40. And between 40 and death, you are trying to cram a whole lot of more stuff in, and it's hectic, so it feels faster.
Right. Yeah, and I think that makes sense because you're trying to take more in, you're trying to learn more, you're trying to do more, see more, experience more. Most people are, I think, not maybe necessarily the case for absolutely everyone on the planet, but yeah, and it's true is that when you get older, when that realization comes that, it's like you're definitely on the downhill now or on the downslide. What are you going to do with your time? And then that all ties back into legacy and stuff. And I think we've kind of talked about that off and on quite some time ago on the podcast, leaving a legacy and all that. Once again, you're listening to Hook, Line, and Thinker, a podcast here on the Groove Zone Network's X5 Radio and on our YouTube channels. Thank you for tuning in and watching and listening tonight, or whatever time it happens to be, wherever you're at. DJ D Phoenix coming to you out of Western Washington, and hanging tonight on the podcast is DJ Fury.
Hello, everybody.
I don't know what happened to Oz, but this is not 5 minutes late. Hello.
No, well, that's kind of typical Oz, though, too. So,
well, yeah,
it happens.
Yeah, and I should probably watch it because if this does end up airing, I don't want to be saying something really crass.
Right.
Stupid SOB. Okay. Well, yeah, it's still not available.
I think he's dipped out.
Dipped would be an appropriate word. But I mean, we couldn't even get DJ Pardee on with us tonight, though, either. So, speaking of which, be looking for, oh gosh, and what is the name of her? Be looking for and listening for a new show coming out on the network called Concerned About Whole PNW Now. So Concerned About Whole Pacific Northwest Now, with DJ Pardee. It will be probably starting up here in the next couple of weeks on the network, and looking forward to having her show as part of this. Not
how
sure
they
of the
lit
time,
up the inside
or day yet. The new episode,
and it's darker than dark inside there. Obviously, I have a suspicion
that she's got on
that
Facebook.
The pyramids used to glow naturally.
Really?
Right? And if we knew the resonant frequency of the pyramids, of the granite that it's made of, and you could sing that same frequency, it would vibrate that quartz to make electricity and light. They've also found shafts in the pyramids. One will contain like a zinc kind of substance, and then the other one is like hydrochloric acid. When they combine, they make hydrogen. Okay, so there's a possibility that the pyramids are power plants. That's what I think, and I believe Tesla believed that too.
There's a lot of stuff out there now about it being exactly that they are. They're conductors or whatever that it is. And there again, it just adds to the big heap of mysteries that, you know, I don't know that we'll ever know, but you know, it's definitely it's hard to say. I'm finding myself too being one of the people that believes more and more that the pyramids weren't built by thousands of slaves at a time, but probably more so. And if they did, they were probably still assisted by, more than likely, Nephilim, because of the size of what?
I think sound was involved.
Frequency. Frequency is the key to. Frequency is the key to everything.
The right frequency, and you can match that. You can move whatever you want to.
If you match frequency, you pretty much eliminate whatever you're matching. Because you know what I mean.
And you know, I'm not Bible-y personally, right? But let's talk about the walls of Jericho for a second, okay?
Yeah.
So they stomp around them for so many days, and on what was it, the seventh day?
Bible-y.
He told them, "Blow your horns." And to me, that says, yeah, it was a right frequency. And yes, the walls will just fall apart if you get that right frequency. We've proven it. So I think we've limited ourselves in trying to figure out how they moved all these big rocks. And whether it's help from other beings that are larger, stronger, more powerful, more capable, more skilled, whatever, right? Or it was just that we were so still connected to nature and earthbound that we knew about things like resonant frequencies and how to manipulate them and use them.
Right.
We didn't need pulleys and wheels.
Right.
You know? And there are pyramids all over the planet. It's not just Egypt.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't even look like pyramids anymore because nature's taken over and just turned them into, you know, treed hills.
I think I heard the biggest one is right here in the U.S.
Right. Asia, Europe, the Americas. They are. They're everywhere.
South America, look at the Incans and the Mayans.
Uh-huh.
You know?
The structures might be a little bit different in appearance.
It's all the same idea. They all started with step pyramids.
Yeah.
And the proportions of those step pyramids correlate almost exactly. And this was before they tell us that there was any migration from Africa to North and South America, say,
right.
Or Australia or whatever, you know. So it does make me think that a lot of these are older than we think, because Pangea broke up a long time ago.
Well, and we're finding out more and more too that it's like there is so much of our history that it was totally fabricated, or more so even erased. And
everything is alive. You got it from the powers that be, the above us.
Right.
Everything.
Well, and there was such a shift in everything too that took place right around the time that Rockefeller created what is now the modern day educational system. You know, it's like that's
the dumbed down system.
One person or even a council, small council of people that can make that kind of a shift in basically history and change it for their purposes. You know, that's scary. And in doing that, you know, they've also made it that there's so much of our history that is just gone. You know, it's like if it weren't for oral, because what we're doing to a degree, all it is just oral communication. You know, we're passing this information along orally, but Okay. Well, that led down a really interesting.
Well, I got a
avenue.
picture of something I'd like to show.
Please.
But I don't know how to do it. How would I do it?
If you tap your screen at the bottom, it should say share.
It should.
Right there.
And let me
So
make
do I
sure
tap that before I go to the picture?
Yeah, but let me make sure that the settings are on because everybody should be able to share. So
All right.
let me make sure. Let's see. Reset. I don't know what that is. Host tools. Share screen. I want to let other people share screen. Rename themselves. Okay, yeah, you should be able to do it.
Yeah, I'll have to try to find. Well, is it going to show everything I bring up? I mean, do I have to?
Well,
do I have to?
You thought
Well,
you saw these screen with me.
Do you want us to look away for a moment?
Oh no. I mean, okay. I do have some sensitive stuff on, but in my photos.
Sensitive content.
You can edit it out if worst case scenario.
Right.
All right. Give me a second here.
Okay.
You give me 2 seconds.
No
That's one reason right there. Okay, so let's see. It's gonna take me a minute to find these. You guys just go ahead and carry on. It's gonna take me a second to find these.
Not a problem. Let's see.
But what it is I was up at Capitol Peak with my brother and I took a picture of something. Tried to give video, but it was a long ways off and it was weird. Weird.
Really?
Yeah.
How old is it?
A month and a half or 2 months. It's not old. I just forgot. I'm constantly getting weird stuff, and I forget all the time that I've even got it.
Okay.
I feel like when we're aware of stuff and kind of have our ears and eyes open for stuff, we get more of it.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you're aware of it and you're in tune, you're going to see it. If it happens, chances are much greater.
Right.
Get that anyway.
Okay, why can't I get
so
that
yeah, Debbie Downer once again.
And
hence the music once again,
Oh, there we go.
But I do agree with Oz that I think that we do have some. We have caught some.
Yeah.
They're not going to tell us about it. They're going to learn everything they can.
No, they could never give us the opportunity to have the upper hand. No, are you kidding me?
Right.
Not until they have to.
Right. We'll take it then.
I'll tell you, it's a crazy world out there.
You know who I do believe is Todd Standing. Now you've seen Todd's stuff, discovering Bigfoot, and every single pick, except for the one where it's running away up the hill and making time up a hill that we couldn't climb up in a half hour. It covers in 6 seconds.
Right.
Every single picture he's got, where you can see the eyebrow move when it blinks, the eyebrow muscle. You can see the day watcher. Remember the day watchers? Where they're just looking and it's like their head's moving this fast right here. And they got black eyes all the way. There's no white. And they don't look evil or pissed or anything.
No.
But they're all just standing still, not moving much, and that's what I would expect the Sasquatch to do, is not move a lot until he's on the run or hauling ass.
Well, especially if he's aware that there are humans in the vicinity.
Well, they were standing. Yeah, this one stood there. He said for 20 minutes straight, never moved a muscle except blinked, and that's where he caught the eyebrow.
Right.
The eyebrow muscle twitch, and he got that. I mean, this thing's standing 20 yards from him, and he's got the camera on already, and he's just kind of, he gets it to where it's looking at it, and he's praying to God that he's got it in view, because he's not going to pick up the camera and point it at it, because that's when they bolt. But he got this thing, man, and it's just, there's more than one visually looking at him. You can't just stereotype them all to hair ring stops around the face, this and that. They don't all look alike. They don't all look similar.
No.
Well, I'm not very furry. I know a whole lot of hairy people.
Right toe.
It's got it. They're not clones of each other.
No.
I just had a thought too. Oh, I don't know if y'all have ever been deer hunting or even know anything about it.
About what?
A deer hunting.
Yeah, I'm a
deer can
hunter.
smell you from so many miles away
Far,
that you
far
have
away.
you have to deer urine yourself, right? You think a Bigfoot or something isn't going to be able to smell you from that far away?
They know everything that's going on around them at all times.
Yep.
There's nothing you can do to catch them.
And they're
off
not
guard.
going to chill for you to take a picture.
No.
Right.
If you see a Bigfoot, if you see a Bigfoot, it's because they wanted you to see him. And the reason they wanted you to see him is because there's something going on where you're not looking. They're just like the government, smoke and mirrors. There's something going on with what that Bigfoot's doing. There's something going on somewhere else that they don't want you to see. Maybe a mama with babies has to cross the field. Who knows?
Okay.
But
Right.
once you see one, you ain't looking away.
Right.
And they're not going to just stand there though either.
You
Right.
gotta
Like
keep your intrigue.
they're gonna move.
Yeah.
They're gonna move towards you, probably. You know,
Hopefully not. Okay,
Or
we are
running
exactly
away.
we are exactly at the 5-minute mark. So
What?
let's
Already?
yeah,
We have too much fun.
we
Too
do have
much.
a lot of fun. So let's
I'm gonna
have
turn myself in.
another Bigfoot encounter.
Encounters in the woods behind her house. Drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Look how long the arms are.
And they move so effortlessly through the woods too.
It's just like and you notice there's no bob to him at all? No bob. It's a smooth fluid on top of his head. It's smooth and fluid.
You want to watch that one more time, guys?
Yes.
Sure.
I liked it when he did the moonwalk.
It's Michael Jackson.
He's a smooth criminal.
Yeah, right there I'm defecating.
You can hear the fear in this guy's voice.
that's what I was gonna say. Is that fear sounds genuine?
Yeah.
That's hard to
Yeah,
fake.
it did. It
Oh,
did sound.
moonwalk.
It did sound genuine.
Like the one where the guy saw the thing but at the base of the big stump. And once he thought it was a bear and it stands up. He didn't say a word. He didn't keep filming. It stands up and he goes, and all you see is the ground going, because this guy is hauling ass. He's out of there.
There's one too, and I don't know if you guys were in on this one with us, but the one where the kid is like in a field or something, and he's filming, and a Sasquatch walks into the frame and comes about halfway down this like little embankment and is kind of crouching and then starts chucking rocks.
Oh, nice.
There's a sound in this kid's voice that goes from interest or fascination or disbelief to I've got to get out of here.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
and
exactly
I'd
what
like
I'd
to
probably
see
do.
that one if you can find it.
I should be able to find it one of these days.
Are we going to do another episode?
Yeah, there's one. Yeah, I just rather than to have the link get lost in the thread, I'll post it as soon as we're done here. We've got 2.5 minutes. Let's see if we can whip through one more. We're making
That one looked convincing, by the way.
Yeah, that looked good.
See how long its arms were?
Yeah.
Super
Clear down
long.
by its knees, his hands were.
right.
That's pretty good indication.
King James has really long arms. I just want to say. I'm so
Well,
Big hands.
doesn't need to be wearing a Bigfoot outfit. Then. Okay, this is okay. We're kind of deviating from Bigfoot, but here we go.
I feel like a deviator.
No sound on this one.
It's a golden dog basketball. You know, I'd stand and look at something like that, going, "Wow."
I don't know that I'd keep driving.
Is he driving or walking? It looks like they're walking.
Oh, because of the movement,
Well,
the bouncing or whatever. Yeah, I think
looks,
you're right.
looks kind of like the far side of Capitol Peak too. Oh, did you hear about Capitol Peak? Oh yeah, you did. You told me.
Yeah, we're gonna go over that. We'll go over that on the next session.
Sweet. Now, you know what I think that those are when they're legitimate. I
What's
think
that?
those are entities. They're beings. I think most of the spaceships we see as lights and stuff are the beings.
There's a difference in the movement. Okay, so we've got less than a minute, so I don't want it to cut off on us totally. Everybody able to jump back in for another half hour or so?
I can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So just
And
watch.
reminder, hook, line, and thinker, DJ Phoenix.
Good. Now I don't have to ask you to do one because we just got that done. Awesome. Let's see. I will see you guys. Let's everybody take about 5 minutes or so, and I'll have that one available. I'll have the next link available in about 5 minutes on the thread. Beautiful. Don't go anywhere, kids. We'll be right back after this. We're watching
Hookline and
Thinker.
With DJ D Phoenix.
Okay, and friends.
And friends. It's Saturday
Okay.
morning cartoons.
Now we'll just get John.
No, but I should be.
Yeah, you should be.
I
It's
need
called.
an invite.
Okay.
We could just have a.
Well, folks, that's exactly what I'm doing
Party's
for.
got my information, but I think Party's got my information. If not, send it to her.
Well, I just invited you, so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and there's always, always local related stuff. And a lot of it is like environmental based. Like her most recent post is from yesterday, and it's from a news break. King County sues homeowners for $7 million after 140 trees were cut down. So I don't know where these people live that they cut down that many trees, but that's pretty major stuff. And to be sued for $7 million, how about somebody go after Gates? That would be all right.
We don't even want to get started on Gates. I happened upon some sort of talk he was given the other day, and it was creepy weird.
Was it the population one?
It was a cross between, like, I think it was population plus vaccines and epidemics, and it just gave me the creeps because he was a computer dude and he need to leave it at that. I don't know. See, okay, now listen, that's part of why I am not COVID vaxxed, but that's a whole other thing. So I had an idea though. I have made it my life's mission to convince you. At some point, I'm going to get Oz involved on this too. He's on my team.
Okay.
We are going to go ghost hunting at least one time.
Well, you guys will have to let me know how it goes and record everything while you're out there.
Nope, you're coming. You're coming too. I'll keep you safe, I promise.
No, it has nothing to do with that. No. So yeah, no, you guys should definitely tape it though and show us. I think where we were going.
Do you think Pardee would go?
Maybe. Yeah, I can see how she would. I was under the impression that the next thing we were going to attempt was going to be an overnighter. So we should seriously
planning that.
Well, I think we still should. And I think actually we should shoot for this coming month. Sometime in like mid to late July. Because this is it's ideal weather to go out for an overnight excursion.
Where do you want to do this? Because I feel like Capitol Forest would be the best.
Well, that's what DJ Pardee was saying, is that to utilize the Wattle Creek campground up there, because that's just far enough up. And I'm sorry, but that whole place is just forested enough that after dark, it's going to take on a completely different dynamic.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah, it's going to be. There's a Squatch out there somewhere. I know there is. I was thinking about that yesterday too when I was driving down to towards Oakville. There is so much thick forestry between Tumwater / Little Rock and like the Rochester area. Not only that, but the way that the landscape is set geographically, the hills and stuff. You've been out to Lucky Eagle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you're going out, and if you go out when the weather's really nice, it's even more beautiful because of the way that the hills, they aren't mountains, but the way that and they're decent sized hills. But the way that the hills are formed and the dense forest that is all over them. And I kept thinking, in fact, actually it's funny because I almost wanted to pull over into like one of the homes on the way to the casino yesterday and just knock on the door of a tribal member and say, hey, can you talk to me about Sasquatch? So I don't know
how that would have been met.
Well, I know how it would have been met. I think they're very skeptical, or most natives are very skeptical when someone approaches them about that because they probably don't know what the intention is.
Well,
and
yeah. And a white man knocking on his door to ask a weird question.
So that's why having native friends helps. I mean, for many reasons, because they're absolutely cool people and beautiful, and I love them, having been, you know, around them the majority of my life. But all my native friends, though, are all older, and I don't have any of their contact info. A number of them are from Eastern Washington. In fact, most of them are from the Spokane tribe. I've got sorry. By the way, this program is for entertainment purposes only, obviously. Just so that you know, that's our disclaimer. I just realized that friends of my grandparents that have been in the ministry for decades, they are up on the peninsula. And I don't remember what tribe they're with. Benny is from the Nisqually tribe. I know that much. Anyway, their son, Ben Charles, has a local ministry. And now that I think about it, Ben would be my native friend that I could talk to, at least for maybe an inroad with somebody else. That's what I need to do. I need to get a hold of Ben. So I just would love to hear stories from them firsthand. That's my main thing. But they're all very, not secretive, but just very kind of quiet. Exactly. And I don't know if I told you or not, but I actually did reach out to 3 different tribes here with the last couple of months. And I've been checking my emails and no responses at all. Contacted Squaxin, Chehalis, and Nisqually. So, and I'm sure it probably came across like, oh, it's, you know, yeah, white goofball. What were you going to say? You were going to say something a minute ago.
What was I going to say? Oh, I feel like the Black Hills are probably thick with some squatch.
I don't see how they can't be. You know, I mean, really.
That is such dense terrain, and right there at the mountain, so they can go up.
And that's how he was able to go through it for a long period of time. But they call them the toy box killers.
Wow.
One of the highest murder rates in the entire New Mexico history.
Oh my gosh.
It's right here in this town.
And there's a connection to Tumwater, Washington. That is wild.
Okay, bye. All right. Thanks. Right. Bye. Thanks, buddy. Wow. Interesting stuff. Okay. So,
It makes it very clear that everyone should be very keen about what's around them and just be very mindful to like notice your neighbors. Those things do make a difference, honestly.
You need to get to know your neighbors, definitely.
Yeah. Intentionally. And I mean that. We had just past, I have a certain way I go this way,
okay,
that way.
We've got less than 1 minute.
Okay. But just beyond my reach, the federals broke them down because they were doing child trafficking, just down 5 houses from my house.
Wow.
Yikes.
I had some that somebody gave me that was Captain America. Mouse ears. There we go.
I do have something.
Dun, dun, dun. We're playing dress up.
Oh, you're gonna dress up? Okay, shoot.
By the way, our
it is winter.
Our Wednesday night session that won't see the light of day.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, nice. There you go.
It's cold downstairs here.
Or not Seahawks? Is that a Mariners one?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I've not seen those.
They were a giveaway like 3 or 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, my brother-in-law gave it to me.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice too.
nice. You look like Company B. Very cool. Nice.
Or from the band Plasmatics back in the day.
Oh yeah, Wendy O. Wendy O. Williams, man, what a sad story. You know, do you guys know that much about her at all? I don't remember where she was born. Doug, you were a big Plasmatics fan, weren't you?
No.
Name me one of their songs, because I'm kind of foggy at the moment.
He said he didn't remember.
Oh my gosh, let's just piss on somebody's parade of all things, shall we?
Let me look it up.
Stormy, I'm so glad you could rejoin us. And everybody's doing plain dress up, so
yeah.
But that is optional.
We're in headwear.
Hold on.
Oh, watch out. Oz is gonna feel so left out. Oh, there we go. Oh, do those light up?
No, they're just glitter because anything that's glitter
Ow!
is
Glittery.
Rock and roll. Nice. Very cool.
Am I still good?
Yeah, totally cool.
Jack Sparrow, but
Speaking of pirates, have you ever
Last
seen
summer.
or fall? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, oi or oi.
it's R.
R.
I've only seen a couple of those movies. My sister's a big Pirates of the Caribbean fan, and I was just on the ride at Disneyland a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
It's a fun ride.
How much did that cost you?
I don't want to think about it.
Did you actually, like, one of the latest stories out of Disneyland is that they are raking their customers.
They're what?
Raking their customers.
That totally did
Same
not
difference.
sound like that.
Same difference, basically. They're like customers are just paying through the nose for, and I didn't go into the thing that much to see like what it is that they're paying extra for, but
Can I tell you what
and I didn't go into the thing that much to see like what it is that they're paying extra for, but
can I tell you what and
no, we've got other
my name will be I won't say my name, but employees of that company, they pay them very little and then give them all these like, hey, 50% off on food or whatever. So they end up coming to Disneyland using their whole paycheck. So they really are very, they are not generous for the money that they have in, you know what I mean? Like if you're an employee and then you like take care of all those that work for you. Anyway, so they're not benevolent or generous in any way of shape or form.
He's a stingy little mouse. And he's a stingy little old stingy mouse. Oh yeah.
That thing. Okay, no, I won't be disparaging of anyone. No
But we're
judgment.
talking about an animated mouse though.
Yeah, but how they're screwing, how we screw people who, you know, are service agents.
Right. I hear what you're saying. Well, and here goes the microphone. Great. Good times.
Anyway.
Okay.
I don't have opinions.
You don't have an opinion?
Yeah, I'm not very opinionated.
Well, you can be if you'd like. Actually, you know
Maybe
that
he's trying to convince one of them to come on the show.
could be. Oh, so
Brent has some stories from Vashon Island, I think.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
Been working at this radio station on Vashon Island called The Voice of Vashon, and there's a few stories that they have that's kind of bizarre. They even had the federal government come in one time to check this low vibrations that some parts of the island seem to have. They're not sure if it comes from the ground or
Really?
it comes from, like, you know, SeaTac Airport is, you know, just across the water from them.
Okay.
But our station manager said one night he and his wife were watching TV, and all of a sudden the TV started bouncing. And then the living room started bouncing, and you could hear kind of a low level hum. And then like 10 seconds later, it disappeared. So if you go on to Wikipedia and type in Vashon Island low level hum, there's a whole Wikipedia page associated to it. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Whole Wikipedia page associated to it. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
And some of the older guys that I've talked to claim that there's actually a UFO that crashed on Vashon Island back in the 50s.
Really?
So there's that.